everyone. This is Aviva Tamar, your happy high priestess, and I'm here for a quick little reading. I actually found a spread that I want to try. It's by Turnt Tarot. If you're not following them on Instagram, you should. They post tarot card spreads for you to try, and they're all pretty awesome, but this particular one I really wanted to try. And of course I didn't write down the name of the spread. I just wrote down the spread itself, so I can't tell you what it's called. But Turnt Tarot. Turnt Tarot. They're the ones. Check them out. Alright, so the first card we take for this spread, which I believe is called Unstoppable. I believe. Okay, so the first card is external. What is the challenge we're facing? What could it be? Okay, so a few cards flew out, but I'm only going to take the one that came face up, which is the moon. Okay, so as a challenge, the moon would be getting in tune with your deeper, higher self. Since it's supposed to be an external challenge, it could be like overcoming illusions. I really feel like this challenge here is going to be really internal, though. It's going to have a lot to do with like overcoming your own illusions, or that Mercury in retrograde, right? Every time I mess up speaking right now, that's what I'm going to say. So, the moon, it's illusions. What I want to say is it's those pesky ego patterns, man. It's kind of reconstructing your view of reality. Everyone has their own construct of reality, their own way the world works in their mind. And this is kind of reconstructing that, overcoming the illusions that you've built for yourself, whatever those may be. Moving on. Are we on the right track? Destiny. Are we on the right track right now as we overcome these illusions? We got the Knight of Cups, but he came out reversed, so I'm going to keep him that way. I'm going to say we are, but we're not moving currently. Does that make sense? Like, the Knight of Cups, the Knights are usually like action and movement, and the Knight of Cups isn't exactly a fast mover, but he moves according to his intuition, but he's reversed. So I'm going to say that means you're kind of having trouble trusting your intuition and moving forward. It's not that you're in the wrong place. Sorry, my hair is ridiculous today. But it's not that you're in the wrong place or going in the wrong direction. It's that you're hesitating here. Okay? What does our soul want? Internal. What is our internal desire? What does our higher self want? What is it pushing for? Ah, the Queen of Swords is what slipped out here. So, as the desire for your soul, as your internal motivator, your soul wants you to speak your truth. Your soul wants you to seek justice. Yeah, I'm going to say that this is like you wanting really badly to speak your truth about something. I don't know what that is. It's going to be different for everyone, but somebody feels really drawn to speaking their truth, but it could be that we're hesitating when it comes to actually taking that action and letting that emotional truth. I imagine it's an emotional truth, because it's the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, specifically the cups. But the Queen of Swords is that opening of the throat chakra, that letting your truth be known. So that's what we need to get done. Confidence. How do we stand tall at this time? Ooh. Oh! we got the Nine of Swords. And so I'm going to say that means that in order to stand tall, you need to let go of these fears, these anxieties. The Nine of Swords is often illusions that you're plaguing yourself with because it's preceded by the Eight of Swords, which is 100% mental illusions and entrapment, which led you to this place of anxiety. With the moon here, which is illusions on its face, just complete illusions, usually that come from your own ego or subconscious, depending on whether it's like, I'm not even going to get into it right now. I'm going to go off on a tangent and I just don't have time. So we have to get through the last few cards. All right. Yeah, you need to let go of these illusions in order to stand tall. You need to kind of let go of that anxiety. Have a little bit more confidence in yourself. Thanks. That's helpful. Strength. Grit. Where do we find our grit and our strength? Too many cards. Just one, please. Where do we find our grit? Where do we find our strength? Whoa. Okay. We got one card face up. That is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is prepping. Prepping for your abundance to arrive. This dude set his marked his place, rather, and he is waiting for those little ships in the distance to arrive. So, you need to get ready for whatever it is that you want. So, envision the life that you are trying to get to. Envision that place that you are trying to get to, right? And then you need to take the steps necessary to make sure that you're ready when you get there or when it arrives. You know what I mean? Yeah, you do. Okay. Next, armor. Protect yourself. How do we protect ourselves? We're going to try that again. How do we protect ourselves? Oh, that was easy. Okay. The Page of Cups. Following your intuition. Acting on intuition. Although I advise caution because I got this in a reading yesterday. And it wasn't necessarily a good thing. You know what I mean? We need to prep. We need to follow our intuition is what we need to do. We need to follow our emotions and our intuition when it comes to getting ready for this thing that is causing us anxiety. Oh, I'm out of time. I'll just post this on YouTube instead of Instagram. That's what I've decided. So, hi YouTube. Alright, we're gonna keep going. Okay, so the next card is momentum. How to keep trucking. How to keep trucking, how to keep moving. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. We got the Ten of Cups. So as our momentum to keep things going, remember that you do have some abundance. You have something positive in your life going on. So you need to focus on that and be thankful for it while you have it. Last card. How to hold your ground. Whoa. That's an interesting card. We got the Four of Cups. So as the card of force and how to hold your ground, the Four of Cups is delaying, taking your time and really thinking over before you make a decision. Really considering, is this the thing that I actually want? Or is it just a thing that I think that I want? You know what I mean? Especially since you already have this abundance, do you really need that cup? Is it really necessary? You know what I mean? Okay, we're going to go back over this spread really quick, just because since I have time, because I decided that it's going to be a YouTube video. We have the moon, which is your challenge is overcoming illusions, specifically internal illusions caused by your subconscious ego. All right. So whatever that construct of your reality is that is causing you anxiety right now, we need to work through it. It has something to do with your emotions or your intuition misguiding you. It could be that you're acting immature because you are focusing too much on your emotions. That is entirely possible. That goes along with a little minor theme in my recent spreads. So, yeah. There's growth happening here. We just need to, we need to focus on what is real, what is logical, what is the truth, right? Our internal selves want us to speak our truth, live our truth, be a hand for justice, and act out of honor and integrity. Right now, what we're doing is we're acting like the Page of Cups, that emotional, immature person who, although they are intuitive, doesn't know how to differentiate between your ego and what your ego desires and your higher self and what that is guiding you toward. You mistake your own desires for your intuition, which is not productive and leads to some negative consequences. So it's hard to admit to yourself that you're being immature, but it happens sometimes, especially with all these things, all these planets in retrograde. A lot of us have the potential, especially for water signs, to regress, to really like go back to our child state, especially if we're like returning to people and places that bring us back into that mindset. Like for me personally, my parents and certain members of my family put me back into this place where I'm thinking like 15-year-old me, instead of 30-year-old me, And what we need to do in that case is take our time before we act. We need to think, is this who I am now, or is this who I was back when this person had power over me? And then we need to realize that that person, that place, that situation no longer has that power. That's the illusion we need to overcome, is that we are not controlled by circumstances of our past. We are not controlled by the people of our past. And we need to step up and prep ourselves for the future that we desire, that we know we can have, that we're capable of. You just need to think before you act, before you decide to trust that little thing in the back of your head telling you to do that thing. It sounds so exciting, but is it really what would be good for you in the long run? Okay, sorry, I got a little long-winded there. I'm going to give you guys one last card. We're going to go with the Enchanted Map here. Let me clean up these. And that'll be our last card, and that'll be your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed that spread. Again, this was a spread from Turnt Tarot on Instagram. Please check them out. Check me out on Instagram if you want, like, daily little readings. And I also do short Instagram videos, which is what this was supposed to be for, but it ran over time. So YouTube, right? Anyway, Instagram, me, Thehappyhighpriestess. Please, please, please remember that you can also send me emails to get personal readings. I can do them by video, or I can do them through text, typing them out, whatever works. I do personal readings. Please feel free to send me an email if you want one. Thehappyhighpriestess@gmail.com. Like and subscribe this video and subscribe to my channel, please. Ugh. I'm sure I'm supposed to do that at the beginning of the video if I really want to be effective, but nah. I'll just do it whenever I feel like it, right? Right. Where are me, my dear enchanted map? Where are me? Where are we? Where are we at? What do we need to know? Some cards went flying. One card, please. One card, please. Okay, I'll take those. We'll take two, because I want to give us two. We got Spirit of Place and Wide Open. These are not cards that I get often, and I'm going to have to read from the book. We'll see how much I actually read, though. Thank you for your patience. All right, card 1 is 4, Spirit of Place. I'll just hold it up for you so you don't have to look at my face. Authenticity is the essence of power. What did I just say about the Queen of Swords wanting you to live be your authentic self? Speak your truth, bitch. What? Sorry for the cursing. Anyway, our ancient ancestors believed that every place has a spirit looking after it or embodying it. Just as we have a soul, the plants, trees, birds, mountains, and rivers have their own essences. When the Spirit of Place arrives in your reading, it says that the answer to your query is in the overarching theme of your circumstances. Is your question about a struggle? The answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. If your inquiry relates to finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question and then name it, you'll discover the answer you've been seeking. Your greatest power is your authenticity. What? Like, I love it when things like that work out. Okay, next card, number 42. Wide Open. You are... Man, my hands are shaky today. Oh, too much coffee. You are free to express your uniqueness to the world and share in all the bounty of life's endless possibilities. All manner of opportunities are presented to you at this time. The Wide Open card is a signal that you're able to truly manifest your dreams and that your goals are in sight. Don't remain small and contracted. Instead, expand your horizons beyond what you believe to be your limitations. You have a unique voice that needs to be expressed to the world. The universe is supportive of new ideas and approaches at this time, so speak up and speak out. This card is the sign of the maverick who freely roams the wide open space of possibility. Allow for a greater vision to replace old ideas as you dream a grander dream. You're done. That was beautiful. I can't even. Spirit of Place, Wide Open. Live your truth. Be your authentic self. Open that throat chakra. Let yourself be heard because people need your voice. Oh my gosh. I don't know what it is that you're supposed to be doing or saying in order to live your truth, but you need to do it because, like, this is blessings on blessings, bitch. Blessings on blessings on blessings. You got it. Things will work out for the best as long as you are living your truth, being your authentic self, and letting go of those illusions that you constructed for yourself to keep your ego safe. It's okay to let your ego feel a little bit of pain in order for you to grow. You will learn, you will grow, and you will get better. All right? I feel good. I feel good after this reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. Find me on Instagram, Thehappyhighpriestess, email me if you want a personal reading, thehappyhighpriestess@gmail.com. Please and thank you. See you next time.